Okay, welcome to the video. Welcome to Dust Lucky Blonde. So, we didn't go to the gory haunted houses. Not a real one. These had actors. We went to one, I don't know how we went there. It looked like they filmed this in somebody's house and just turned the whole house into this studio. Yeah, because I remember seeing the garage door. So somebody turned their whole entire house into a haunted house. And I think we were the only ones that were there, or there were other people in front of us, or I went as a little kitty, and I went with my cousins, and my mom and my aunt were there. And I don't think back in the 80s they would appreciate it if we went to something that would terrify little kids. Most little kids like it don't bother me, but seriously, no, it don't bother me walking into that. Dude, it don't bother me. And then one time in the middle of the night, Mom. That's how the kids did it in the 80s. So yeah. So I love this thing. At first I was like terrified. I didn't know what was going on. And I had a little cat suit on. I was a kitty. And that's the one thing I loved about October 31st. You got to dress up for one day. No, it was only for one day. Yeah. I know what you're thinking, but you know what? That was my childhood. I got to be a kitty cat for Halloween. So, yeah. Oh, I do remember. I don't remember a whole lot of things what happened at that house, because I don't know. It's like I just remember like walking into the house and there was this mommy, woo, making it like, oh man, this was the coolest. This was the coolest haunted house that ever was. The music was blaring and everything, and it wasn't scary for little kids. It was actually appropriate for families. And it was actually kind of fun. I think I was six years old, I think. I'm not sure. I don't even know how we got to the haunted house, really, seriously. So yeah. So we were there and we were like, waiting to go in, and then there's this old lady. She, well, can't if you called people old back then, you would have got smacked. It didn't matter. You would have got smacked. Something this generation doesn't know of. Dude. You're welcome. Seriously. So the one part I liked about the haunted house was the mummy. It was against the wall, and it was this like moving side to side, and I was like, man, these actors are so amazing. And I think that's all I remember. I don't remember anything else. But other than that, it was the only haunted house I went to. We didn't go to any other haunted houses. Mm-mm. They didn't have the gory and the creep stuff, And they try to make it fun for families, not to gross out families. So, ooh, no, I'm not gonna go to those. I heard about those. No, I mean, the one I went to it looked like it was filmed in somebody's house, and they were giving tours. I wish I could have took a picture of the lady, and that way I could have put it in my scrapbook and said, oh, who's that lady that's in the scrapbook? Oh, that's the lady that was giving us a tour. Oh, she looked 80s. Seriously? No, not like she was in her 80s. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, if you ever say that to grown-ups, they will slap you. Dude, oh, how old do you think I look? Joe, it's so great to be born in a. So yeah, it was fun to do something like that on Halloween.
Me,
and I'm not sure.
my
It was
brother,
probably on a
and
Saturday.
his friend and his
So
mom
we went to go on
went to
a
a
Saturday
special
and dressed up in our
Teenage
little
Mutant Ninja
costumes
Turtle
and
party.
got to go
It had
to a
to
haunted
be at
house.
Peter Piper
This
Pizza.
one was more themed,
So
and it was really cool.
it was a
So
whole
I
day
enjoyed
just
it.
for the
Not a
fans
real
to
one.
enjoy
Not a real
Peter
one.
Piper Pizza
A make-believe
and then
one.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I wouldn't dare do that kind of
And
stuff.
Rapping Reggie was there.
So yeah,
I've been trying to look him up, but I don't know. He was just a
so
local.
that was really cool.
He's probably
So
retired.
let's see how we done.
It was a short retirement.
That
Man,
one
he
was
was
a
only
little
around
longer.
in the 90s,
Let's see how we done.
and it wasn't very long. And then after that, he was